Bum 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 bum. Oh, wrong song. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, human beings of all ages, shapes, and sizes, welcome back. Today we are starting our Let's Play of Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. This is the sequel to Pathfinder Kingmaker, set in the same world of Galarian. I believe it's I think it's just a couple years after the Kingmaker story ends. You know what? I'm not positive. We're going to Google that while we're doing this. But yes, so I'm very excited to play this game. It's going to be amazing. Let's see what Google says. 10 to 15 years of each other. Very cool, very cool. Load game. Oh, yes, yes, yes. We had to do a little messing around to make sure everything worked okay. Ooh, who is this lady, this humanoid? What do we got going on here? Yeah, so I wanted to do a couple tests, make sure the game ran smoothly, the stream could handle everything, everything would record properly, and the sound was good. Do you know what I am saying? Do you know what I am saying? That music is so freaking epic. If you guys are ready for this adventure. Probably the greatest CRPG of all time. Everybody says Baldur's Gate 3. Psh, patooey. We spit on Baldur's Gate 3 in the face of Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Let's go. Ooh, yes, we will be doing all of these. Join the struggle against the world wound, the epic war between Galarian and the Abyss that has raged for more than 100 years. Up to now, the Crusader armies have barely managed to curb the overwhelming enemy forces, but not for much longer. The Demon Lords are preparing to strike a decisive blow. You will have to harness mythic powers, take command of the Fifth Crusade, and lead it against the demonic hordes. My goodness, what a portrait. That is a really cool picture. Look at all these demons. Justice isn't going to dispense itself. Look at the whip cracking down through this thing, showing the skull. That is so crazy. I've never actually looked at it. Core. Yeah. Core. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's like normal. That's what we're going with. We're definitely going to create our own character. And you know what we're doing? We're swinging a big old sword. You know what happens with people that swing big old swords? Ooh, that's a pretty good portrait. I really want this one. Hardened warrior. Angel of Doom. You know what? Angel of Doom it is. I believe we're gonna go fighter. Two-handed. Oh yes, oh yes. Aasimar. I don't believe we're gonna be an Aasimar. I know our portrait had the eyes of such, but maybe that's a sign we should change the portrait. Never know. We'll see. Craftsman. Lumberjack. I know there's supposed to be a pretty good axe, but we are going to go swords. Great swords. Pickpocket is really good for the initiative rolls. I do know that. Warrior. Gladiator. Okay, who's got the swords? Who has the swords? Ooh, swordman. I don't believe that's what we're trying for, though. Historian. We are not going to be a historian. We're going to be an axe-wielding angel of the heavens. Great sword. Long sword. Leader. Persuasion to the lit. We are a leader. Let's go. We need strength. We need some dexterity for some attacks of opportunity. Might as well get a couple of points there, you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? I like the fortitude, right? Do you lack the fortitude of your convictions, sir? I mean, I feel like we can be pretty charismatic. Fortitude saving throws. Oh no. Son of a bitch. Only for persuasion, huh? I'm gonna trust in it. We'll be persuasive with our big ass sword. Alright. Athletics, of course, we're very athletic. Knowledge world, sure. Very knowledgeable. Oh wait. We need perception and persuasion. Actually, I'm pretty sure persuasion can be used by any character. Unsure. I know we need some perception. Lore nature, huh? Knowledge of the world, huh? Delays fatigue. That seems good. Nah, this is perfect. Poof. Point blank shot. Methinks not. Power attack. Yes. Because it is a prerequisite for cleaving finish. And if your target drops to 0, if you hit points as a result of your attack, you can make another melee attack using your highest base attack bonus against another opponent within reach. You can only make one extra attack per round with this feat improved. Any number of times per round. Ho 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 ho! It's gonna start getting crazy. Power attack. Cleave. And cleaving finish. Gorham? Favored weapon, great sword. Also known as our Lord in Iron as a god of battle above all other pursuits, it is said that he could rust away into nothingness if there was ever a time with no more conflicts to be fought. His faithful alleviate is present in every iron weapon of war that is forged. Glory, strength. No, that's probably, nah. Iomade, also known as the Inheritor, Light of the Sword, and Lady of Valor, is the goddess of righteous valor, justice, and honor. Having served as Erodin's herald, she inherited many of the last Aslante's followers upon his death, and continues to espouse the ideas of honor and righteousness in defense of good and battle against evil. We're not a paladin, but I think we're going with these. We don't have a big old sword, but I want to be lawful good. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know. We're doing it live. Lawful good. Do you know what I'm saying? Alright. Let's lighten up our hair color. Where's the hair? Doink. No, no, no. Yes. Yes. Yes? No. Yes? Whoa. That. No backpack, please. Thank you. I don't really like the color of our outfit. I want something with a little more pizzazz. No, those have pizzazz. Maybe red and blue is fine. You know what? Red and blue is fine. I do like it.
We do it my way.
Confident. We like it. Lock after lock from Final Fantasy VII. And by 7 I mean 6, which was actually Final Fantasy 3.
I'm always ready.
And he's got to be a Pisces. Shield proficiency. Tower shield proficiency. That's pretty cool. Heavy armor proficiency. Let's do it. I am nervous. Big old map. Here we go. Ba-da-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Oh. Uh-oh. Short man helping them carry us in on stretcher. Make way, come through, fetch a healer quick. What's going on?
Hey, somebody! We got a wounded fighter. Can we get a healer over here?
My, would you look at this? But why would you drag a wounded fighter into the middle of the festival square?
Good question.
Couldn't he be carted off somewhere else, like, oh, I don't know, an infirmary? Or an accommodating ditch?
Rude, okay. Darren?
Make room, everyone! Step back! Now, what's the matter? What happened to him? The wound looks nasty. Who did this to him?
Demons, Prelate. We found him barely alive outside the walls of Canabris.
What is Canabris? City of Glory, First Medieval Crusade. Oh, the city we're in, gotcha.
Walls, you say? Enemy doesn't usually stray so close to the city. Must fortify the defenses. And you, hold fast. Don't die. We'll see you right. We'll
Okay.
get you patched up now. But first, you there, guard. Take his weapons. Bearing arms is not permitted during the festival. Wounded or not, everyone must abide by the rules.
Okay.
He can get his things back after the festival.
I can get behind that. I understand. Precaution, no problem.
O Inheritor, leader of our troops, the sharpened edge of our blades and the unyielding strength of our armor, Iomade, I beseech you, grant your mercy. Heal his wounds.
The magic envelops you, but your pain lessens only slightly. I won't give up that easily.
Hear, hear. That's the Crusader spirit. My powers are not enough here. Someone call for Terendelev. You there. Yes, you. Stop dithering and gawping and make yourself useful. Go and get Terendelev.
Prelate, surely there is somebody else here better suited to running errands.
Okay, second rude.
I'll get her! Terendelev! Has anyone seen Terendelev?
Okay, I appreciate the help and the excitement, but that's Terendelev. That's hilarious. Has anyone seen Terendelev?
Be quick about it before it's too late.
Oh,
Now,
okay.
who are you? I don't remember seeing you before, and I have an excellent memory for faces.
I am Locke.
That's the first I've heard of that name. Who are you then? What's your business in the city?
I'm not sure. Stretcher right now.
My dear prelate, please, for the sake of the festivities, stop interrogating this poor man. He has been through enough already. Go on. I'll take care of him.
All right, as you wish. You are our protector, and a dragon at that.
Whoa!
So I shall defer to your wisdom. But be on your guard. I've been informed he was wounded near Canabris. That means the demons are prowling just outside the walls. And the city is crawling with their spies. Others may be able to relax on this holiday, but not you or I. Not the defenders of this city.
Muttering discontentedly, the old man walks off. Oh, he at least he gave the dragon a bow. Dragon lady. He tried to give us a lesser restoration, though, that's all.
Grudging grip of pain.
Oh.
Cast off the veil of suffering flesh. Let light and life go forth in triumph to repel the skulking shade of death. There.
Thank you very much for that greater restoration. A beautiful silver-haired woman leans over you. She seems ageless. Centuries-old sadness gleams in her eyes. Thank you for helping
I
me.
accept your thanks,
Oh,
but my work is not yet done.
who are you?
My name is Terendelev. I am the protector of the city.
Are you really a dragon?
You don't believe me? Perhaps I should retake my true form and engulf this square with my ice breath to win your trust.
Melodious laugh, scary.
Pay no mind to my current guise. I appear this way when I walk among the people.
Oh,
I would hamper the festivities if I tried to attend in my true form.
that's a good point. What happened to me?
I do not know yet, and that troubles me. I am not entirely sure what the demons did to you. This wound is no ordinary injury, and it was inflicted by no ordinary weapon. I have rid you of your pain and restored your strength, but only time will allow you to heal fully.
Can I go?
Certainly.
Okay.
But be careful.
Oh,
I have managed to get you back on your feet,
thank you.
but I have not healed you fully. Alas, sooner or later, your pain will return.
That
But
sucks.
do not be discouraged.
Oh, okay.
You will recover, I promise you that.
Cool.
Tomorrow, come to the cathedral and say that you are expected by Terendelev, protector of Canabris.
Okay.
We will find a way to help you. But for now, put this out of your mind and enjoy the festival.
Very
They are all too
reassuring.
rare in this time of war, and merriment is one of the best medicines.
Merriment. All right. Well, it looks like Terendelev tried to reassure us that we were going to be taken care of tomorrow, so that's really cool. We don't need power attack, we don't need this on. I believe cleaving finish will just do it on its own. Yeah, we don't actually have to cleave for that to happen. And we don't need the power attacks on either. Oh wait, journal? Canabris is a city poised on the border between two worlds. On one side, the ordinary world inhabited by ordinary people, on the other, the world wound, the demon's foothold on Galarian. Heroes from across the world flocked to Heroes from across the world flock to Canabris to aid the Crusader cause. My lord, that was hard. Flock to Canabris to aid the Crusader cause. The protracted war offers little cause for celebration, but today is the anniversary of the city's founding. For today, the city's main square has been cleared of marching troops and given over to performers and carnival games. Very nice. The townsfolk deserve the chance to forget about the bloodshed, if only for one day. Hey, hey, hey. Alright, sample, wait. You gotta take a break from fighting sometime. The square is packed with numerous entertainment. It's time to set aside thoughts of war and enjoy. Gotta hit a mannequin, throw a dart, sample a drink. Alright, let's see what's happening. Oh, Social. Who's Social? So many happy faces. Yeah. Is this the darts? Oh, this is some darts. Left. Left! Was he talking to us? Oh no, that guy's going. Pretty good. Oh no, we hit the bullseye. That's us. Bullseye, baby! What about 100 paces? Can you do it? Probably can. Horgus. Happy with the city? Now please step away. I do not want to be seen with you. Alright. Relax, bro. Relax. Ember. Happy city, good people. Spare a coin for a hungry belly. I don't think we have a coin, Chica. Oh, we do, but I don't think it'll give. Let me give it to you. 411. What a weird starting number. I wonder if it's different for each like class you start as. Or oh, I bet it's because I was a leader. Ooh. I have the feeling something terrible is gonna happen. Relax, Eravashnil. How doom and gloom of your elf ass to be, bro. Anivia. Everybody's letting their head down, everybody's drinking, having a good time, but the demon spies never let up, so that means no fun for me. Interesting. Sela. Pour me another one. Let's make this day a day to remember. I love the festival. When we win our victory feast, we'll put this one to shame. Ha ha ha. Jana Eldori. She's from the first game. I've been a Crusader 5 whole days on already. I love it. The future's going to be grand indeed. Man, she's going to be like 35 by now or something. She was like 20 to 25 in the first game. 10 to 15 years, she could be 40. Let's have a drink with her anyway. Oh, I didn't talk to this guy. Whoopsie. I'll talk to him in a second. I love the drink, especially when the city's fitting the bill. What about another round? Here, here. Uh-oh. Earthquake? That dude took off so fast. What the hell are those? Locusts?
Your city will fall to me. Your followers will feed my hunger.
That is a lot of death and destruction. Whoa. Polar Ray.
Lord of Locusts, leave my city!
Grand Soul Gem. Just get. Whoa. Nice. Give him a good, what, 4? Oh, no.
Let the feast begin.
Oh my gosh. That's not good. I'm in trouble.
Discari's here. Discari himself. Blimey! One minute we had a dragon, the next, bang, she was gone.
That's right.
What are you gonna do? Fight or flee? If fleeing's your plan, let me help you out. I've got a scroll here with a good protective spell.
The halfling's armor is splashed with blood, and he is armed to the teeth with a sword, blade, and hatchet, and his belt and a crossbow on his back. His voice sounds familiar to you. I've seen you somewhere.
Yeah, you have. You owe me your life. I'm the one who found you outside the walls and brought you inside to be healed.
Thank you.
I see they patched you up. Good thing they did it before the attack, or else you'd have been done for.
That's a good point. Who is Discari?
You must have got a good drubbing round the head, brother. Discari's a demon lord, the most fearsome enemy of all crusaders and all living things, come to think of it.
Oh my gosh, okay. Demigods, rulers of the abyss, individual power, so they're like generals for the bad guys. Gotcha. What is the situation of the city?
Who knows? Everything's on fire, crashing down around our ears. Place is crawling with demons. Looks like a whole army attacked the city. We're sitting ducks.
We need a weapon, bro.
Sure thing. Here, take this. Best crossbow I've got.
Nice.
The person who made it said it could pierce the hide of a demon lord even.
Do what?
Good luck.
It's just a
Try
light.
not
It's
to
just
get
a
eaten
light
now.
crossbow. Okay. The halfling's words are drowned by as he all the locust wings. Gotcha. This thing is huge. Ooh.
A mortal gnat snaps its jaws at the Lord of Locusts.
Wow.
Behold, Iomade. Behold the death I saw.
Those graphics are way better than Pathfinder Kingmaker. I'm saying it now. Kingmaker looked amazing, but that's just incredible. That looked really, really good. That was a good scene. If an angel can fall, does that mean a demon can ascend?
The silver dragon, Terendelev, the defender of Canabras, fell in battle. Hardly surprising, as she had to fight the demon lord Discari himself. He willed the land to part and swallow all who dared to stand in his way. But the war was still far from over.
He chopped off a dragon's head with one swoop of this blade. Let's see what this journal has to say. Deserve to forget about in the war against the demons there is no respite. The monsters showed up in the city's festival, and now the people must fight for their lives on the day when they should have been celebrating. Will Canabras survive this onslaught? The festival organized to raise the spirits has ended in death and destruction. Those lucky enough to survive ended up in the ancient catacombs beneath Canabras. Catacombs in which, so rumors say, live a brood of bloodthirsty human creatures. Well, that's just not good. This way? Nope. Save, just to be safe. Oh, hey, I remember these names.
Holy mother of...
A small woman with messy brown hair winces in pain, uttering a stream of curses through her clenched teeth. She is pinned to the ground by a couple of weighty boulders.
Hey, stay with me. You actually got pretty lucky. You fell down into a black hole. But at least you're not on your own. You've got a great companion. Everything's going to be just fine. Tell me something. Can you feel your legs?
I feel them all right. When say no to a little less feeling in them.
Hilarious.
My ankle's killing me, but my back seems to still be in one piece. My head, too.
That's all that matters. Now, we're going to... Hey!
Uh-oh.
Fancy meeting you down here. You're the one that Terendelev healed today, right?
Yeah.
You aren't injured, are you?
I don't think so.
Will you help me get her out from under the boulders?
Why should we help her? No, I'm just kidding. Okay, dialogue checks. 4, 5. Ooh. We don't have to rely on brute strength for this. Try to find us something to use as a lever. I don't know if we got it or not. Quickly found some suitable sticks to free the wounded woman from the rubble without breaking a sweat.
Look at you. It's good to meet someone who uses brains first and brawn second.
Nice.
Damn it all. I think it's broken. Oh well, I've had worse. I'll just make myself a splint out of something.
Twine from her pocket.
Thanks for the help. I wouldn't have lasted long on my own stuck under there. I'm Anevia Tirabade, a
Hello.
vehicle watch.
Oh.
I was overseeing security at the festival square. I thought maybe spies or demon worshippers might have something nasty planned.
They did.
What actually happened though, now that I did not see coming. I don't think anyone could have been prepared for that.
Well, I'm Sela, paladin by the grace of Iomade.
Nice.
I crossed the whole continent to come to Mendev and fight demons. And well, I've been fighting for a while now.
Are you good at it?
I don't even want to think what might be happening up there in the city.
True.
Canabres has lost the protection of Terendelev, and of the Wardstone too, looks like. It's a relic without equal. It was placed here personally by Iomede's herald, with the goddess's blessing. I really wanted to go see it, to pray before it. But there's no point worrying about a stone when there are people dying in the streets.
Yeah, things are looking grim enough, but don't lose heart. Wardstone or no, dragon or no, Canabres will never give in. Simple as. Well, we've introduced ourselves. What about you?
Led by destiny, I don't know if fate is My name is Locke.
Good to meet you. Now, tell us all about yourself.
Okay.
Whoa, girl.
Oh.
Slow down. Exchanging names is enough for now. We don't have time to be swapping life stories. We need to find a way out of here.
Sounds good.
Now then, I'll hobble my way out of here somehow. The city ain't far, only 30 paces or so. That's if you're going straight up, of course. I'm afraid we're gonna have to go the long way round.
To summarize, there are 3 of us with 5 working legs, 3 pairs of decent hands,
Yeah.
2 clear heads, and 1 made of wood.
Uh-oh.
That's mine.
Nice.
Underground monsters beware!
She winks.
Anevia, you stay behind us. You're in no fit state to fight. If we do come up against anything, the 2 of us will try to manage on our own first.
Okay.
Well, onward! May the good deities lead us back to the open skies soon.
Heck yeah. Okay, I know how to click between party members. Thank you for trying. Apparently I don't know how to lead though. Alright. Hold up. No. No. No.
We will win this war.
Yes. Put this over here for now. Switch this to this. Because we has to be able to see formations, stars, you up front. Let's go. Looks like Hilrune put all the confiscated weapons in this chest. Take a look. Maybe even your things survived the fall. Let's find out. Ooh. Weapon grip. Whenever your character holds a weapon in one hand, leaves the other hand free. You can switch the grip by clicking the button that appears next to the weapon. Single the button hits the character holding the weapon as one hand, 2 swords. Oh yeah, so we can hold a one-handed weapon with 2. That's pretty cool. No, we need the big old boom boom. Cold iron earthbreaker. Boom boom. So let's do it like this. +5, 8 to 18, +6, 7 to 14. Yeah, sure, we'll do it like that, why not? We're gonna give our tank this thing. We're also gonna give our main character a torch. Short spear. Ew. Let's go.
Follow if you dare.
What is this? Terendelev's scale. You restore life to a deceased party member. A raised creature. Oh wow. So it's like a restore. Oh yeah.
I'm off.
We're gonna try to never use it, but you never know.
Who's there?
The fine apparel on this young half-elf woman is torn and stained with blood, dust, and dirt. However, she holds herself with such dignity that you would be forgiven for thinking you were at a high society party and not in the dark, dank catacombs under the city. Her fingers grip her rapier hilt with a confidence ready to draw it at a moment's notice. At her feet lies a dead body, mutilated So mutilated that at first glance it's hard to tell if it's animal
Relax,
or human.
friend. We're not demons or cultists. Don't poke my eye out with that thing, all right? We fell down here during the attack. I'm Sela, that's Anevia, and this is our new friend. We're looking for a way back to the surface.
Really? I'm so ever glad to hear it. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Camellia. I was also in the square when... I can scarcely believe it. How did all those demons get into the city? I thought, naively it now seems, that the Wardstone protected us from attack. And Terendelev, I can't wrap my head around it.
Her self-control falters for a moment, and you glimpse the fear beneath her mask of perfect placidity. She licks her lips nervously. Interesting. Not many could withstand a strike from a demon lord, not even Terendelev.
I can't argue with that. We're fortunate to be alive, albeit underground.
True, true.
Discari himself has come to Canabras. There's no mistaking that ugly mug. Terendelev tried to fight him, but what could she do against a near deity?
True.
Even the Wardstone was no help. Our city used to be protected by powerful forces, but now...
She shakes her head.
We've seen how powerless they truly are.
Damn. Finishes her
Henceforth,
thought.
we shall have no one but ourselves to rely on, I suppose.
Tell me more about yourself.
Who am I? Just an ordinary citizen who decided to take a stroll through the square on the day of the festival. But that's not what you wish to know, is it?
No, it's not.
You most likely wish to know whether I'll be a burden should you ask me to join your group.
Yes.
No need to worry about that.
Oh.
I can assure you that I am skilled with a rapier, and I also possess some knowledge of magic.
She touches the polished snake skull amulet that hangs around her neck. Okay. What happened to this poor man? Who is he?
I don't know. He must have been in the square when disaster struck. I tried to revive him, but he was already dead, sadly.
Sad panda.
He didn't get these wounds from the fall. Be on your guard. Whatever killed him likely hasn't gone far.
Interesting.
Hang on. I think I know him. His name's Aravashniel, the egghead from the library.
We saw him earlier.
He was a good lad, even if he was kind of stuck up. May his soul rest in peace.
He was the one that was worried something bad was going to happen. Do you want to join us?
Certainly. Survivors should stick together. It's only sensible. Who knows what else could be prowling about in these caves?
We got to keep moving.
That's right. It would be the height of foolishness to survive a demon attack only to perish under a pile of rubble.
True, true.
Let's see if this poor bloke has anything useful on him. Not to sound like a heartless brigand or nothing, but we kinda need all the supplies we can get right now.
Big true, true. Definitely not going to cure her. Do these torches run out after time? I don't think they do, right? They just stay on. We don't need this torch at this moment, though. Loot him. Wait, is there any loot she can use? I mean, nah. It's a lot of melee characters. Ooh, masterwork dagger. Unable to identify amulet. In dark places such as caves, it's hard to see anything. Light spell on the character. Torches. It is a little dark. What's this amulet? Oh. Can't be equipped. It is a weird looking amulet. Alright.
I'll cut you wide open.
Don't
Save
hold
the last
back!
one for me.
Combat. Got him.
Strike!
Hammer. Oh no, we got the sword out. That's right. Everything died pretty quickly. Yeah. Oh, do we get another scale? That is another scale. Do we get two? How do we get two? Holy cow. Oh,
The inheritor.
it is very dark in here.
Do not waver.
Got him. So what's over here?
You should have run!
You should have run.
Quickens.
Got him. charge. Uh-oh. No! Hey, let's go. Loot. Bracers and a mace. Ba-na-ba-na-ba. The purple mushrooms for lights. Uh-oh.
The spirits demand your blood!
Hold on, no,
Well,
come here.
let me draw the first blood. You are today's sacrifice!
These things are spitting acid from a mile away. What is this? Oh, dismiss spell. Very cool. Put the charge up here, might be useful. What is this? Morale bonus. What are all these enchantments? I'll have to pay closer attention to those shortly. Got him, got him. Got him. Hey, let's go. Loot, give us the loot. Grand soul gem. Just kidding. This thing
This will hurt.
looks like it is about to be DED.
Quick.
For dead. Oh wow. Scan win? Hey, succeeded. Even though we got the scale. Oh, who are you? Save?
No, I can't just walk away. It's got to be here somewhere.
You struggle to make out the man's features in the gloom. As soon as he steps into the circle of light, however, you realize that you have never encountered a creature like this before. The stranger looks like the work of a vivisectionist who attempted to stitch together a lizard and a man.
Wenduok!
The man notices you and freezes. The curling horn protruding from his head casts a malevolent shadow on the cave wall. Windowog, what is that? It's a fucking person.
Lan, did you find it? Who is that?
Like a cross between a cat and a spider. When she catches the sight of you, she immediately drops into a fighting stance. Her movements reveal the lethal grace of a wild predator.
The do-gooders here to save our mongrel souls, no doubt. Wait. They might know what's going on up there.
Demons are laying waste to Canobras.
If things are as bad as you say, then we all have to hurry.
You didn't come from the direction of the shield mace. Damn it.
Okay.
I couldn't care less about what's happening on the surface, but the maze.
Oh no.
I realize that you guys have your own troubles, but we need to be in Canobras. People are dying up there. Please, show us the way out.
Who are you? Tieflings?
Tieflings are the descendants of people who sullied themselves by mating with demons.
Okay.
Our ancestors would never sink that low. We are the underground crusaders, the children of the Crusade's finest.
Sadly, underground crusaders is a bit of a mouthful, so people usually just call us mongrels.
You just love repeating that, don't you, Lan? Mongrels. That's what the Uplanders call us. But we call ourselves Neithers.
Neithers.
No matter what you call us, it's not gonna stop our horns, hooves, or tails from growing.
True. I've never heard of the Underground Crusaders before.
In Canobras, they're called mongrels.
Oh.
People say that they come up to the surface at night and eat anyone foolish enough to wander alone after midnight.
Okay.
To tell you the truth, I thought you guys were just a tale to tell kids at night.
That's
Contemptuous
human
snort.
gratitude for you. Our forefathers suffered the consequences of demonic corruption, all to protect Mendev and Golarion. And for what? So we could become monsters used to frighten children.
So they saved the country and the planet.
Every mongrel has their own take on it. Our chief, for example, thinks of us as something like a reserve military force.
He thinks we're standing by until the moment we're needed, and when we
Ooh, excuse
emerge
me.
on the surface and save the day, all the people will see how good we are, and they'll love us for it.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, he leaves that last part out when he talks about it, of course, but it's easy enough to read between the lines.
Sure. What is this place?
This is the hall where we remember the glory of our forebears.
Oh, okay.
Sorry about the mess. It doesn't usually look like this, trust me. Sometimes we even wipe the dust off the exhibits.
Okay.
This is where the relics of the first Crusaders are displayed.
Oh.
Our lives are short.
Hmm.
Our glories are quickly forgotten. But this place helps us to remember that we are just as worthy as anyone else.
Hmm.
And that our lives are not lived in vain.
The first Crusaders? You've been down here that long? That's crazy.
That's literally the human condition. Our lives are short and our glories are quickly forgotten, but it helps us remember that we're just as worthy as anyone else and that our lives are not in vain. That is a very human take. What are you doing here?
That's none of your bit.
We're looking for a holy
He just cuts her off.
here, in the center, sticking out of a rock. The sooner we find it, the better.
Okay.
Some kids from our tribe took off for the shield maze.
Oh.
They figured it had collapsed, and now it's their time to go up to the surface, like all the legends foretold. Except they don't have a clue what's waiting for them up there.
Do you?
They're not fighters. And Saul, the chief of our tribe, is dead set against it. He says that now isn't the time for the underground crusaders to take up arms. If we get the holy sword, we might be able to change the chief's mind.
True.
It's a fool's errand.
Okay.
None of us will be able to hold the sword, let alone use it to save anyone. It's not an ordinary weapon. It's made from righteous heavenly flame and will burn anyone who touches it. Do you think you're special, lad?
Oh my god, this chick is full of not just contempt, but it seems pessimism. Just pure pessimist.
I'll pick it up with my teeth and tie it to my hand if I have to. It doesn't matter. An angel's sword and a troop of stalwart mongrels will be able to work a minor miracle.
That's a good attitude to have.
Speaking of which, you're still here, Wendu, which means that deep down, you know it's possible.
There you go. I like the power of positivity. We like this guy. She shrugs and turns away. Maze, does it really lead to the surface?
Yes. There are other ways up, but they are far from here. And after the earthquakes, there's a good chance they've collapsed. But the maze... There's a legend among our people that when the walls of the maze fall, that will be a signal for us, the underground crusaders, that the time has come to go up to the surface and fight the demons in the final confrontation. Until then, the people say the maze is shielding us from taking rash actions. I'm the only one in our whole tribe to have been in the maze, and even I don't know if it's true. But the further I went in the maze, the fresher the air became. That means that it really must lead to the surface.
This lady's got secrets.
When the ceiling and walls started shaking, the young ones in our tribe lost their heads. They figured the maze was going to collapse, so it was time to go up to the surface. They grabbed whatever weapons were on hand and ran off toward the maze. They think the maze is no longer a danger to them. They've been listening to Wendwog too much.
Don't try to blame this on me. Yes, I told them that our people are capable of making our way through the maze. In the future. But I always told them to wait until I had made a map of all the maze's dangers. I warned them 100 times. But it was no use. My words just went in one ear and out the other.
Sounds very genuine there. A sort of holy flame. How did it wind up down here?
It came here with its owner. A long time ago. 50,000 gongs to be precise.
Damn!
70 years ago, in Uplander time.
I mean, that's still a long time.
50,000 gongs ago, our forebears found a dead angel here, along with the bodies of his comrades.
Oh.
The tribe gave them a dignified burial, and they were laid to rest with their weapons. but the flaming angelic sword was stuck in a rock, and no one was able to pull it out. It burned to the touch, like real fire. So the rock was placed over the angel's grave. It should be here somewhere.
Interesting.
Maybe the angel will dig himself out and find the sword for us. That might be our best shot in this chaos.
Oh, so he's got a little smart ass in him too.
Lan, watch your tongue.
We'll find the sword faster if we work together. Help you.
Thanks. An extra pair of eyes can only help. The sword will be easy enough to spot. It looks, swordy. Help us, and in return, we'll get you out of here.
Cool.
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
Let's get to work. It's a good thing we all bumped into each other, isn't it?
Dang right.
What, you want to find the sword quickly so the underground monsters bring you back to the surface? So be it.
That lady is just very... I don't know a good way to put it. Save. 17's a high check.
I am helpful.
Oh, she got it! Statue of an unknown knight. The technique is crude, but the figure was clearly crafted with a genuine feeling. Judging from the style of armor, the knight is from the First Crusade. Cool. Alright.
There's something here.
I don't see a sword. Nope.
Interesting.
Together?
Does it show us if we fail a perception check over here?
I found.
Uh-oh, my eye's itching, sorry. Ah, I was scratching it with my right hand, which I need for my mouse. What does this thing say?
There's something here.
Room looks like an improvised museum, perhaps some kind of temple.
No, what is that?
Right. Finding all the loot skis.
What's that there?
What's that there? Ooh, 3 pearls.
Interesting.
What do we
Oh, this
have
got
here?
gears on it. I know what that means. That means something's gonna happen. Save. Whoa. Whoa. Uh-oh. Strange flash pierces the gloom and Locke feels drops of searing blood run down his chest. The wound healed by Terendelev reopens and weeps scarlet. But there's no pain or weakness. A hazy scene appears, a cave chamber. This one or another one entirely? Locke's heartbeat quickens and a stream of thoughts suddenly bursts into his mind. Thoughts that clearly belong to another. Treachery. They betrayed me, trapped me, and stabbed me in the back. My trusted allies, my treasured friends, the people I swore to protect. The people for whom I descended from heaven and came to this turbulent mortal world. There they are, up ahead, in the gloom of the cave. What are they waiting for? Are they afraid to draw closer? Do they believe I am about to die from their traitorous blows? Next to me, a quiet moan. A girl with a golden braid lies on the rocks, clutching her slashed side. She refused to join with the traitors and paid dearly for it. I could have tried to run, but I will not. Whilst I have the strength, I must. I recognize the foreign origin of these thoughts. Lock into it so that he can control them somehow. Let's try to hear the wounded girl. Spark of healing magic illuminates the eerie, murky scene before Locke. The wounded girl opens her eyes, whispers, Lariel. You said everything was going to change soon. You said the other warriors of heaven would be leaving us on a grand mission to stop demons forever. Is that true? The frenzy of foreign thoughts comes faster and faster like a rushing river. The images flash one after another. A priestess in colorful robes observing the stars. A young female paladin praying, clutching her glowing sword. A majestic golden-winged angel gazing into the distance, his face covered by a helmet but his voice ringing clear. Only if you're willing and only if you're ready. There's no going back. Then don't waste your strength healing me, the girl whispers. Your mission is more important. Take care. You take care. It is near. There in the vision, the darkness in the cave stirs into motion. Something massive appears from within its depths. A vague shadow and outline of nightmare come to life. A wave of odious chirruping and rustling emanates from the shadow, the sound piercing like hot irons lancing through flesh and bone. The traitors fall to their knees before the shadow in reverent ecstasy, and the wounded girl thrashes in her throes. The yawning chest wound burns white hot. Locke's head pounds with pain, and it is no longer clear whose pain it is. The person called Lariel who sent the vision, or one unlucky enough to receive it. That would be us. Oof! Fight it off. Knowledge. Fight it off. Willpower. Come on. Yes! The force of the attack though originating in a vision, is terrifying, but Locke is stronger. He shakes off the pain and torpor, but alas, the one who has sent the vision cannot claim the same. He is broken and exhausted. Lariel. Ooh! A monstrous shadow emerges from the murk of the cave. It is not real. It exists only in the strange vision or memory, but the thrill of the fear it provokes is more than real. The shadow's features starkly resemble those of Discari, the terrifying demon lord. In a moment as swift as thought itself, the monster's hand is wrapped around the throat of the one they call Lariel. The foolish angel, struggling on the rocks like a fly with its wings torn off, intones the shadow. Its voice changes as it moves, shifting from a quiet whispering tone to a sonorous shout, becoming young, then old and quavering.
Where is your goddess angel? Where is her self-assured herald? How do you know you are dying here alone so far from the light of your heaven?
Interesting. That guy's mean. He's mean and mad. A strange calm envelops the thoughts of the one called Lariel. He recognizes who stands before him and knows he will never bow down before this enemy. The flaming sword flares to life in his hand, bright, pure, flickering, and multicolored sparks like a sunbeam through the stained glass. Slash! The blade slices through the demonic creature's flesh, and the monster recoils with a howl. Releasing his grip on Lariel's throat, the angel falls back heavily on the rocks. His vitality is ebbing, but his pride remains undiminished. He grips the sword with his last burst of strength, plunging it into the rock. Locke senses the vision is fading, the rush of thoughts diminishing like a river running dry. The last thing he hears is this: "You will kill me, monster, this I know. But one day someone will come here and raise up my sword. They will raise it up and save and protect the innocent." The vision disappears, vanishing in a burst of colors. Locke does not hear the final words, but he seems to complete the thought, taking it to heart. The words fly from his lips, and with them something else. The heat blazing in Locke's chest fades away. The edges of the scarlet wound close, leaving not even a scar behind. Looking down, Locke sees the flaming sword in his hand, or rather its outline. The memory of what the sword looked like. The final surge of a warm and soothing light, the sword vanishes, and the light is drawn into his hand. Locke senses that it will return. All he needs to do is call it. So we have a giant wound that opened up on our chest and turned white hot. We got a big old memory flash, and now we can summon a sword spectrally through our hand. Game on.
Hey, are you alright? You were kinda glowing just now.
Uh-oh. Sela kneels before the light, offering up a prayer to Ioma Day.
That was it. The light of heaven.
What did you do with it? Where did it go?
I'm assuming she's talking about the sword. You saw it too? The traitors and the dying girl?
It's only us here.
Oh.
Your group, you, me, Wendu, and the light of heaven that sort of got, sucked into you.
Okay.
Any chance you can whip it out again?
Rude.
You kinda need it.
We just met.
Sorry, I crack jokes when I get nervous.
Same.
And
Samesies.
when I'm upset. And
Samesies.
when I'm happy.
Samesies.
Anyway, what I said, it came out wrong.
Oh.
We need to bring you to Chief Sull.
Okay.
You can show everyone the light of heaven, we'll rally the tribe and go into the maze, and we'll get back our kin.
That's a good plan.
And what if he can't make it happen a second time? What then? The tribe will just say we're crazy and turn its back on us.
I think I saw the memories of Lariel, the angel who died here.
Lariel? That really was Lariel?
Felt like it.
The angel from the legends.
Felt like it.
The ancestors even got his name right on the gravestone. The chief will be thrilled.
You. Thousands of gongs and no one's been able to touch it. And now you, an ordinary creature of flesh and blood, no different to us, get the sword and start talking about visions.
She very skeptical and suspicious.
Now, Wentawag, don't be a sore loser.
Sore loser.
He is clearly different from us. The sword appeared before him, along with the angel's name and all that other stuff. Because he doesn't carry our mongrel taint. Heaven doesn't give a damn how special we
Lol.
are. We're born with evil inside us. Heaven doesn't need to know any more than that. I know you're willing to tear anyone apart to uphold our people's honor, but you and Sol, you just refuse to face the truth. We are the way we are because our ancestors' bodies were corrupted by the abyss. It does the same thing to plants and animals. There's nothing heroic or special about it. It doesn't make us better, and it doesn't make us worthier.
It does seem that I can control this. What she was asking about earlier. What if we can't do it again? I think we can.
That is just... wow, I mean, that's amazing. Heaven has truly blessed you.
I cannot wait to make a lady say that. You know what I'm saying?
This power is the most majestic thing I've ever seen in all my life. Is this what the sun is like, Lan?
Yes, it's similar. But this light is more... golden? Chief Sol needs to see this. Now that we have the power of angels on our side, he can't say no. He'll have to assemble a troop to storm the maze. You Uplanders care about your kids, right?
Yes.
Help us save ours. Without them, we won't survive. And then, the perils of the maze won't be so bad if we go together. We'll make our way through it and find the way to Canabras.
Well, lead us to your chief and I'll decide if I'm going to help you or not.
Let's go. We'll take the short route. Well,
okay.
The only route, really.
Okay. Alright, we got some powers, we're ready to rock and roll. Wait, what happened? Oh, we got a mobility check to cross, and this thing caught me with my pants down. Hold up. Alright. And wipe off my fingers. Is that everything? Oh, we got some new peoples. Protection from evil. Save. Hey, we passed. Rolling dice. Yeah. Do we get more XP if we go back the other way? We're gonna save and find out.
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
No, we do not.
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
Uh-oh. That's a big old spider.
No match for me.
Wait. Gimme. Thank you. Longbow shore. Longbow shore.
They will break against our resolve.
No, we don't really want luck going first. If you don't mind. Ooh. Combat logs. We killing stuff. Ooh. Oh, that was her. I was like, who hit with a 15 sneak? That was the archer in the back that we cannot control. Anivia. Wait, I saw something.
I do what I must.
I do what I must. Save? What we must save. Hey, let's go. Uh-oh. Save again.
Go for their hearts!
Why is this guy up front? Quit it. She goes here. He goes here. He goes here. Here. Yeah, we'll do that.
They'll beg me to stop.
Don't hold back.
Hey, we're killing stuff quick. This is the tutorial dungeon, so. Hey, found something hidden. What is this? Cure light wounds.
I'm gone.
Save.
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
Thanks, Lan.
you wide open.
Giant fly going down. Oh, went down
You
fast.
crossed the wrong mongrel.
No glory without risk.
Okay, this guy. What happened to my abilities? Why did they poof? I think I had charge on there before, I know it. Light of the Angels. Summon a warm, soothing light. Temporary hit point, dazzled. That seems good. Demoralize? No, we don't need that. We're gonna start using two-handers soon, I promise you. I guess we can do it now, you know what? Doing it live. Plus 6, 7 to 14. Our boy needs some armorers. Alright, keep it trucking.
We do it my way.
My way. Oh.
I found something.
The heartbeat quickens.
You won't survive me.
The spirits demand your blood.
Hey, let's go. Hey, we got a masterwork greatsword. That's what we want. Come here, please. Plus 5, 8 to 18. Plus 6, 8 to 18. Let's go. Take this one off too. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah, boys. Oh, what are we doing? Uh-oh, Windwog wants to talk. Imagine that. Listen here, you. I don't know who you are, where you come from, but you and I are the only two people who see things clearly. That's why I'm asking you, don't show the light of heaven to Soul. Lan is sure the light of heaven should be shown to the mongrels. Lan, she grimaces. He wants to play the hero. His first idea, if you remember, was to grab the sword and run headlong into the maze. Does that sound like a plan to you? It sounds like suicide. The worst part is the tribe might actually take his words to heart and follow where he leads. I thought you considered the mongrels to be great warriors. The descendants of great warriors. I believe that my people are worthy of greatness and that we are strong and can do many things. That is why we were chased down here. We scared people. But it is one thing to go hunting in the caves and another to fight in the shield maze. Leans in, pupils dilating. I've been there. I've spent my whole life training so I can make it through all the way through to the end. There are more of us trackers at the start. We were young and stupid. So she has been there. What's a couple of monsters when there's a whole world out there waiting for us? That's what we thought, but we were not prepared. The maze isn't just a physical challenge. It's cunning and full of traps. It's dark and primordial. It's dark as the primordial night. And if you close your eyes and listen, you'll hear whispers right behind you and soft singing in the distance that seems to rise and fall with the beating of your heart. She looks away. I had to learn from my friends' mistakes. I had to step over their bodies and go further. I don't want to have to do that again. And it will happen if a crowd of ill-prepared fighters burst into the maze with no idea where they're going, all because Lan believes that a glowing sword will solve all our problems. Don't you want to save them kids? I do want to, but I'm not going to risk the future of the tribe for the sake of a few stupid kids. Chief Soul is hesitant, and for good reason. He also understands how dangerous this is for the tribe. Lan's the only one who benefits from these childish games of heroism. I'll go alone if I have to find them, or whatever is left of them. Without any heroics, relying only on myself, risking only my life. You and your friends, you can come with me. Perhaps we can make it to the end of the maze together, and find the way out of the surface. I'll think about it. Let's go. Don't show him the light, and I'll lead you to the maze. Surface, I swear it. I don't know, man. They both make compelling arguments, but he seems very good. Like, he's only wanting to do good. But, you know, just because you want to do something doesn't mean you should. That's how serial killers operate. And plus, some of them probably think they're doing good too. So, you know. That's why you need arguments that have merit. And right now, they both hold water. Like that. Looks good.
Follow if you dare.
Safe. Look at this guy fishing. Big old wings. Oh. She's limping, hobbling along behind us. Your first impression of the mongrel village is of a squalid dump, and the odors to match. Unblinking, glowing eyes watch you from the gloom, and the form shadows slope between the huts. You see the mongrels gutting white eyeless fish, while others are repairing fishing nets. All the signs of normal village life, but tense expectation hangs in the air. A heavy-set, aged mongrel slowly shuffles his way towards you. The hair on his head grows in limp, wispy strands, and his face is distinctly rat-like in appearance and with pronounced teeth. But you hear a rattling sound in his chest with every breath he takes. One of his eyes is white, fully scarred by cataracts, while the other gleams with moisture. Uplandrish? End times are upon us indeed. Chief Soul, we found the angel sword. We found the one who can wield it. He points to you. He had a vision, and now the angel's sword together with the light of heaven are somehow inside him. Gather the tribe, anyone that can hold a weapon. The young ones are still alive. We go to save them. Soul raises his hand with ragged, broken fingernails. Ah, Lan, always streaming, always talking. You're too hasty for your own good. It's going to get you in trouble. Eyes this up and down. An Uplander with the light of heaven is too good for us. I kind don't have good things happen. There's always a catch. Lan can't trust people because he likes to believe. Isn't that right, Lan? I'm the chief. I don't work on faith. Show the light. She stares at you intently, like a cat watching a bird, and shakes her head in warning. Don't do it. Is there anybody else from the surface here? There is. Hale and hearty as prim and prim as a peacock, just like me. He laughs, but quickly returns to business. Sh no good. Sh not good. Too many uplanders. Sh not good. Sh not right. Why are you here? You're not one of us. We're not your kind. When the time cometh, we'll come to you, not you to us. Quit hoping for a magical sword. Lawful angel path. Lan speaks the truth. Why would we lie? Especially if we can help. The heavenly flame flares to life at your unspoken command. Bright, pure dancing and multicolored sparks like a sunbeam passing through stained glass. The mongrels abandon their task and stare, transfixed. The light is bright, but not binding. It is warm, but the warmth is soul deep. Soul is silent for a while. Tears are streaming down his wide, pale face, but the old man doesn't care to wipe them away. So it's true. The angel did not forsake us. No, he came back from the dead. He came to save our children. Lan gives you a nod of thanks. The scaled half of his face is indifferent, but the human half is visibly relieved, as if he wasn't sure all this time that you would support him. Of course we're going to support good. Windwalk hisses at you like an angry cat. See these fishermen and these hunters and these husks of men and women? Their blood will be on your hands. We have the blessing of the angel. We will survive and help the young tribesmen. Idiot! You see a bright light now, you think the maze is no match for you? You've always done the worst, Windu. We're not on our own in this anymore. We've got allies. Well, a couple at least. But one good fighter is worth 10 bad ones. Hear, hear. You have the right of it, Lan, but we're neithers. We're going to wait. I sent a messenger to summon all the tribes. It will take time, yes, but they will come. They will come for the light. Wait, Lan. Wait, Uplanderish. Rest. Rest in a while one of our hush. Our home is your home. Alright, Chief, understood. Let's hope that a few hours of indifference isn't the difference between life and death for those kids. Ooh. If they ask me what took us so long, I'll tell them it was your decision. She only grits her teeth. Combat victories and other achievements, character experience points. Well, experience points, yay. Nope. You don't get that. You don't deserve that. Just kidding. Save. Mongrels. Give us the loot. Give us the loot. Loot over here. Where we at? Alright. There's some loot right here. Give us the loot.
I do what I must.
Anything there? Anything here? Anything here? Nah, nothing over here. Go down here, see what's happening. Oh wait, let's level up. So, let me check my notes. Let me check my notes. Actually, we'll come back to her. Me. Baby, me. So, persuasion, perception, athletics. Yep. Combat reflexes. This has got to be a good one, right? Yeah, you may make a number of additional attacks of opportunity per round equal to your dexterity bonus. And while flat-footed. Yummy, yummy. And we got strong grip. So I'm pretty sure with her, excuse me. Actually, let's do land. Demon Slayer, which I believe is a ranger. Demon Slayer. Yeah, boy. 1, 2, 3. Crap, I don't know. Lore nature? Lore nature. Windwalk. We'll do intimate. Crap. I keep doing the wrong one. Sela. Witch. Do what? I've never seen this build before, but I trust our boy. CRPG, bro. I trust you. What kind of witch? Just says witch. Stigmatized witch? Stigmatized. Okay. Oof. Mobility to 3. Okay. Athletics. Sure. Perception 4. Sure. It says use magic device, but something tells me persuasion. Lizard familiar? What does a lizard do? Ooh, perception and armor bonus. Okay. What are we thinking here? Mage armor, ice heck. Wait, what? What's the ice plant? Natural armor that stacks into infinity and beyond. Plagued, -1 on saving throws. You're immune to effects of diseases and immune to sickened. Yeah, we're just going to be immune to disease. Cool. What kind of spells? I said mage armor. Does that stack with regular armor? Just says armor bonus. Reduced person seems good. We trust him. Oh, is there more than one? Ill omen. Nah. Burning hands. Nah. Sleep. All enemies. See that, a reduced person. We're gonna go with sleep. Boom. Yeah, I've really never seen her using that before. I'm curious to see where that goes. So Camellia is supposed to be shaman till level 17. Hex, evil eye. Stealth, trickery, mobility, perception. Oh my. Okay. What does evil eye do? Oh, -2. Interesting. What is protective luck? It says you take this on unfair. Oh, they must roll twice. Take the worst result. It's misfortune. Wait, what's this? Oh, this is for us. No, this is just for attackers. Okay. What's the difference between protective luck and misfortune? Oh, it's an ability check, attack roll. Oh, it's just creature, not enemy, so just creature. I don't know if humans are creatures. I don't know what the difference here is. Can't be the target of this hex again for 1 day. Oh, so I think I can do this every turn. Huh. Interesting. Evil Eye. Yeah. Alright. Save. Keep it pushing. Oh! What was this? Ah, human face at last. And there I thought I'd been gazing upon the twisted visages of these troglodytes for the rest of my life. An elderly man in expensive but not ostentatious clothes approaches you. His face is peppered with several healed cuts and bruises and twisted in an expression of extreme discontent. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Horgus Gwyrm. Yes, that's Gwyrm. You no doubt have heard of me if you spend any time at all in the city. I have a business proposition for you. Your name does not tell me that. Who you is. You truly are fresh arrived in the city, then you couldn't have picked a worse time, that's for certain. Only just arrived that the city's been razed to rubble. You should know that you are looking at one of the richest and most distinguished men in all Canabras. I may not be as well known as certain swaggering loudmouths who spend their lives traipsing from one ball to the next, but the Gwyrm Trading Company is one of the pillars of the city, I'll have you know. Did you see the marquee in the square? Paid for those. Tried any festival delicacy? You have Horgus Gwyrm to thank for that. Okay, bro, how'd you end up down here? Ooh, for a moment Horgus's eyes focus on Camellia. What, you think she's hot? What's happening? Before his gaze returns to you. Like everyone else, down I went from the accursed beetle when that accursed beetle cleaved the ground in twain beneath our feet. I'm lucky I didn't break my neck in the fall. And I'm doubly lucky that I didn't encounter any subterranean cockroaches on my blind wanderings and instead came across hunters from this settlement. Although I must say that when I first glimpsed into their physiognomies? Whoa, physiognomies. My life flashed before my very eyes. But they turned out to be decent chaps, frightening to look at, but able to keep a bargain. You don't speak very kindly about the mongrels, even though they saved your life. Pah! Kind words are for people with hours to fritter away on pleasantries. Horgus Gwyrm speaks his mind, and he pays for the services rendered not with kind words, but with hard coin. I gave the mongrels my dagger in exchange for their help. This handle is worth more than their whole village. Okay, bro, what kind of proposition? I don't know what is happening on the surface right now, but I'm determined to find out. You have no intention of seeing the rest of your days in this village, I suspect. We must find a route back to the surface to the city, if there's anything left of it. You seem to be a remarkably strong warrior, just what I need to get through these caves and past the blood-thirsty beasts that inhabit them. You are strong, it will be no trouble to you, but alas, I'm not as fit as I once was. I can't go crawling about in caves, playing scouts. My proposition is simple. Lead me back to the city and I shall pay you 1,000 gold coins. I suggest we help this man. It is good to have friends in Canabras Elite. 2,000 gold. Are you taking advantage of my dire circumstances? Very well. Make it 2,000. Deal. Splendid. In the meantime, I shall sit there in the village. We have to go? Go on. Don't forget our agreement. When you find the way out, be sure to tell me. Alright. Gwyrm Family Secrets. We'll check that out later. But now we must explore. And by explore, I mean go get this loot. Is there any loot over here? There ain't no loot over here. What am I doing over here? Nope. Give us the loot. Hey, loot. Yeah, I don't like Windowog. I'll level her up if we get into a fight. Like, if we're about to, I'll go ahead and level her up. She mean. Got a lot of fish.
We do it my way.
First aid kit. Seems useful. Where are we at? What are we doing? And Nevian. Hey, uplanders, come and see my wares. Let me take some of your loot first, and then I'll come sell them back to you.
Follow if you dare.
Rest. I think we need the loot. The loot. The loot is on fire. We don't need no water. Let that Is it burn? Yes, let's let it burn. Just kidding, chat. Alright. Let's save. Now I believe there's a conversation happening right here. This tragedy may not have happened if you spent less time surveilling honest citizens and more time tracking the real spies and demon worshippers. Brilliant idea. How come I didn't think of that now? If only all the cultists would tell us they were cultists, then we wouldn't have to waste time investigating honest citizens who decide to go all cloak and dagger right under our noses. Orcus and Anivia sit some distance apart, snapping at one another in an idle fashion that testifies to their long acquaintance and mutual dislike. When they notice you, they quickly fall silent. What's the bad blood? It's an old matter. Miss Tyrvade here had the notion of spying on me, then rummaging through my goods. I ask you, do I look like a cultist? Cultists don't tend to look like cultists, you know. That's kind of the whole problem. And you, Mr. Gwyrm, built a whole secret operation of buying and smuggling into the city. What is that? Oh yeah, magical weapons? How was I supposed to know that all the rigmarole with middlemen was so you could anonymously donate supplies to the crusade? Don't you see, I have a reputation to uphold, one that I value most highly. Horace Gwyrm is a hard-nosed businessman, not a good fairy from a tale. Yes, I care about my city. Yes, I wish to see my defenders were well-fed, healthy, and well-armed. But to make those donations openly was unthinkable. I might as well hang a sign outside my door welcoming in every sponger, leech, and parasite in the city. I appreciate your help for the crusade, no jokes. You're an alright bloke. But carrying on a secret dealing in the cities, the teeming with cultists is a huge pain in the backside for us, whose job it is to keep an eye on that sort of thing. Girl, how's your leg? Well, it hadn't fallen off yet, that's good. They bandaged me up. All nice, smeared some stinking stuff on the wound. Looks like I'm gonna live. Nice. Waiting on the day I'm right as rain, so I'm a-waiting. What do you think's happening in the city now? Perhaps the city is no more. If Tiscari himself appeared, there's no telling how bad things are. Could you hold off on writing our obituaries just yet? The city's full of fighters, and besides that, is barely a stone's throw from Nerosian. I think our people will hold on long enough for reinforcements to come from the Queen. This ain't Tiscari's home turf. He's gonna have to retreat or else fight a whole Mendevian army. Interesting. What do you think of the mongrels? I thought they were just a story. Sort of thing drunks in the taverns would come out with. Now I discovered it's all true. Well, what can I possibly think of them? The poor creatures are most unfortunate. Their faces and their minds are so deformed it's a miracle they're even alive. The part that boggles my mind is if they were the descendants of the first Crusaders. All these years they've been living beneath our feet, in caves, in the dirt. If I'd known the legends about them were true, I would have dedicated my life to coming down to this place. To what end? The people of Canavers would have stolen them on sight. Probably a whole rune would have had them tossed in the pyre en masse. Oh, on the pyre en masse, like burn. Ooh. Whatever the ills of this place, it is their home. How long do you think they would have survived on the surface? What are you going to do when you get back? Going home. I owned a very fine mansion last time I saw, and I'm going to see if it's still there or if I'm homeless. I'm going to find Erebeth. She's my wife. Oh, okay. Leader of the Eagle Watch as long as she lives. She won't allow Canavers to fall. Lesbian lovers. Love it. We have to go. Alright then, don't dilly-dally. The sooner we get out of here, the better. Take care of yourself. Yeah. Alright, now let's go sell all of our stuff to this here Dira. Dira? You there. You from the surface. You must be tough to make it all the way here. Never thought I'd see the day. Call me Dira. Dira. Let's trade. Tall woman from the surface with a face deformed by an enormous swelling, smiles broadly at you, showing off her double row of small, sharp teeth. Who is you? People around here call me Dora the Hoarder, Dira the Hoarder, Dira the Coin, Dira the City Girl. Like that's a bad thing. Ha! I trawl the caves, picking up all kinds of things from the surface that wash down here through your sewers. Trade all kinds of junk for food and clothes. But I only part with my best finds for coins. You got no coins? Forget what money is? Well, I got no use for you. If you want city goods, you need to pay for them with gold. Why are you so eager to trade with me? All the people here are nothing better than animals. Our forefathers lived in the city like you. Our people love to reminisce about armies, knights, crusades, but I couldn't care less about that. Savages with clubs can fight a war. Only civilized folk can buy and sell. True. They've all forgotten what trading was. Now let's trade. Okay, let's trade. Bulk selling. Non-magical. Poof. 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 I think we're gonna hold on to that. Definitely hold on to that. Yeah. 200 gold. Ooh! Cold iron masterwork great axe. We already have a cold iron hammer though, right? Yeah, I'm not blowing 800 gold on it. We don't even have 800 gold. I guess if we sold all these fishes. Yeesh. Why doesn't it want me to sell this stuff? Oh, it's a reagent. We'll get more of this stuff later. Yeah. Yeah, we'll get more of that stuff later. Oh, must use the bathroom. That did not get us a lot more gold, did it? We could use some potions. Ooh, blur. Ooh, heroism. Bastard sword, huh? Quiver of cold iron ammunition. Scroll of grease. I don't think we have anybody that can actually use the scroll. I mean, 25 gold. I know somebody's going to be able to learn it later. Sure. Scroll of bless. Don't need those, don't need those, don't need those. Nah. I mean, we have a cold iron thing right here, right? Yeah, we do. Okay, yeah, we're done with this. Give me the potions. Give us the loot. Give us the loot. Oh, now we're spending money. Oh no. Broke again. We got some stuff though. Alright. And save. Boop. Alright guys, I hope you've enjoyed the part 1 of this Let's Play. I'm gonna stop, get uploading. I gotta get a little bit of food, and then we will be back in a little while for part 2. Bye bye.